And you walk out and
Please.
you see Harbo and Winslow standing there, just kind of like idly waiting, almost, for you.
We can be in conversation, I suppose. And that's when she told me.
Were you guys seriously standing out here that whole time?
Well, you see, yes. I cannot come up with a better excuse. I ran into Winslow and then started looking at the stone walls.
Trying to see if you
Yeah.
can find another hole in the wall?
Look, there's a lot to look at.
Yeah, a lot of rock.
I'm going in here.
By the way, have you guys seen Miles?
No. But I feel like he's trying to avoid us at this point.
He seems to think he can handle things on his own.
Because I can.
So he hasn't learned that when me and him go on our own, bad things happen, right? Like,
Like
seriously,
that.
anytime me and him go somewhere alone, something bad happens to the rest of us.
Yeah, that's just not true.
Actually, that happens a lot in general. We should really stick together more. We're pretty bad at this.
Well, he seems too selfish to ever think of anyone but himself.
Yeah, but we should know how to work around that by now. Especially since we won't kick him out of the group for some reason. Oh yeah, he's pretty good in the fight, I guess.
Are you saying you want to look for him now?
Should we?
I don't particularly care to.
Well, if you
in
want,
here
we can go
first,
check where
and then
Gilly
we can
is.
look for him.
Yes, I think we should make Gilly the priority as opposed to Miles.
How about this? How about me and somebody else go to Gilly, and the other one go search for Miles. That way, neither one of me or Miles, the two people with the mouths that get us in the most trouble, are alone.
I'm not sure what you mean. My mouth has never gotten me in trouble.
Do you hear the nagging voice again?
The nagging voice.
Somewhere.
Oh,
Alrighty. And I'll say at this point, as you guys have been like wandering the halls and talking to people, as you look outside, you realize it's about midday now. Like it seems like the day is just flying by almost.
I would say I've probably finished my prayers a while ago then, and have been on the first floor exploring that region.
Yeah.
I also prepared a new spell called Detect Poison, and that'll be running. It's a concentration spell, so I'll be using that.
Alright. And alright, so which of y'all looking for Gilly and which of you are not?
I feel like it's safe to say that Winslow probably is still looking for Gilly.
Correct.
And the Miniar, do we want to play rock paper scissors to figure out who searches for Miles?
Yeah, let's figure this out. Wait, Winslow, I know where she is.
Well, then maybe you should go find Princess Gilly.
I could tell you where she is. We can do rock, paper, scissors. I don't know how we'll do rock, paper, scissors, but we'll do rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, not
no,
it.
no, how about this? How about this? We both type what we want to say in the messenger, and then when our DM says go.
No, just
rock,
do
shoot.
whisper directly to GM. /W space GM space rock, paper, or scissors.
Yep. Go for it.
All right.
It's a lot of extra work. Okay, now what is it again?
Holy moly.
Backface whisper.
GM
That's
and
why I
then
didn't do it like that. Oh,
yeah, no. So you do it without the period, essentially, and then it will whisper to me.
do I do the spaces too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Herba wins.
Wait. What
Wait,
did
we
we
didn't.
decide? Does the winner go or does?
You didn't decide, so
Holy
I'm
moly.
Loser has to get Miles.
Okay. Well, the winner.
All right, I go.
What? But
I
I'm
go
the
get-
prize!
Okay.
all right.
I'm a little confused why the loser is looking for me.
Losers go together.
Did anyone see him before I go looking for him blindly?
Well, I remember at one point he said, I think he was going to pray. Does that help?
No. But I'm sure I could find him if I do something fun. By the way, out of game-
If you set something on fire, he'll come around.
That's pretty much where I'm going. But by the way, out of game, I just have to say how magically dumb we are. Because the whole point of this was to make sure that Miles and Zeminiar were not left unchecked. And now Zeminiar alone is going to go check for Miles.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, I'll be sure to avoid you at every point that I can.
Yeah, I know. That's part of why this is going to be gold, probably. Alright, I guess I'll go down check. Gilly is going to be in her royal bedroom, wherever the hell that is.
To the left.
Yes.
I want to check the storage first, and then we can double check where Gilly's bedroom is. Or we can talk to that cranky lady.
Wait, why do you want to see the story?
Maybe find something.
Haribo, are you hungry?
Look. We haven't had anything since we got off the boat.
Haribo, are you hungry?
I'm going in here.
And you walk in, it's just food storage.
I look around for things to loot.
There's some bread.
Bread!
Big
Haribo
loot.
stuffs a thing of bread in his mouth.
Yep. You find like a small baguette, essentially.
Yay. Does Haribo see this door over here?
Seminiar walks away to go look for Miles.
Yeah, he would see the door.
I walk into the door, expecting
And
more
as-
food as I'm like chewing on this baguette.
And the chef looks over and he goes, are you here to help me cook?
Depends what you're cooking. And Haribo stands up on his tiptoes, trying to look over.
And as he looks at your pocket and he's like, please get out and go find your princess.
Okay. Such a video game NPC. Can you? Well, really, I guess what I'm looking for is for someone to direct me to where her room is.
That would be to the left on the second floor, the royal sleeping quarters.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Didn't the secretary already tell you that?
Nope. She told Miles, or not Miles, the Miniar.
How
told
do
me
you
nothing.
know?
By the way, I was detecting poisons back when I was on the top floor. There was nothing, right? By the
Correct.
even
No, there's nothing.
in the kitchen area.
No. Nope, there's nothing there.
Sounds good. I'm not here. I'm further away.
This to the left.
No,
That
those
is
are
to
the
the right.
servant and
Oh,
staff quarters.
Right.
No, I think Haribo is technically right. If you're envisioning that you're coming out of that door.
Well, it depends on who's left or right.
I'm assuming the cook's left. And and it's this way.
But these rooms look fancier.
But I have not been in those rooms. See? This is left.
Yeah.
If this is the
Maybe have you considered that the cook doesn't know his lefts and his rights? Huh?
But how many people told us it was to the left?
Have you considered that the left
But
and
what
right is inverted on this continent?
Have you ever considered that if you just keep
What if
going
this
left,
is
you
left?
go back to being left? And then you will get to the spot where it has a
Make a
literal
left.
sign that says Royal Sleeping Quarters on it.
Well, Haribo also can't read.
I don't know how to get rid of that square.
What square?
It's gone now.
If you see it, you see it. Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Haribo's going
DM. I also would
this
like to
way,
say
to the left.
something that might be a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm looking for Miles, Zeminiar, in his boredom, decided to, without ever checking, by the way, what they do, put on his little mind gloves that he got in episode 1.
Go. Oh dear. Okay.
What are these
Let
gloves?
me pull up that stuff again. Oh dear God. What session was that in? Oh, there they
Either
are.
first or second.
Oh yes, I'd also
Yeah.
like to equip my Cyclops eye.
Okay.
Wearing it as a headband.
Did you
My
get
third
that
eye.
praise?
Oh goodness.
What a whole thing.
I've been waiting to figure out what I can
All
actually
right.
like. Just pull them out in front of somebody that could help, but every time I got the chance, I forgot.
Yep. Well, once you find someone that can help you, you'll learn what you can do with them. So now you slide them on and nothing really happens. They just have a frowny face and a happy face on one.
Wait, does it look like really cartoony?
Yeah, almost like a mime.
Oh. Let's just roll with it and see what happens.
All right, and Winslow, as you're walking, can you make a perception check for me? Fantastic. And as you walk in this quarters, you hear like a beautiful violin being played in this room up here.
I didn't see. I'm assuming it's the one above me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go in to see where that noise is coming from, or who's
Yep.
playing it.
You see that Duke Luke Brennan of Gelbwurst is just playing the violin for Gilly as she's like sitting there like all nice and prim and proper essentially, not in her evening attire as of yet, and then she's just sitting there and listening to him and smiling, and she goes, "Hello, Winslow. Hi." And good old Brennan stops and he goes, "Nice to meet you," as he like curtsies down to you. And like he's like, "I am Duke Luke Brennan of Gelbsworth. Nice to meet you, good servant of Princess Gilly of Egg."
Hello. Princess Gilly, are you going to get ready for the ball soon?
I will be. Yes, someone's coming up to help me, I guess.
Ah, yes. And is this your room that you're staying in, or is this yours, Duke Luke Brennan?
This is her room for the night. I will be sleeping elsewhere.
Ah, yes.
Well, I should be going. They'll be arriving any minute now. And he walks over to Gilly and like kisses her hand. And is like, "I'll see you later." And she's like, "Thank you." As
Winslow
he,
gives her like a surprised look.
and she just and he walks out and runs into Haribo and he goes, "Pardon me, sir." As he just kind of walks out of the room and goes downstairs off into whatever the fuck he's gonna go do.
You better not have poison on him. I'm detecting here.
Yep, and then Gilly just kind of sighs and stands up and brushes herself off. She's like, "I am so sick of this dress. Ugh." Aggravating.
There it is.
Now this is out of character. Gilly didn't like Duke Luke Brennan, correct?
She didn't know him, but she's like, I don't know. I've never met a dude that's trying to court me, so I'm just here for the ride. Is essentially, she's like, she just hears that he's kind of a snob and uptight, but she prefers to judge for herself. And as you see her kind of like undo her corset and just yank it off and just slowly start like undressing, and she's like, "This is ridiculous. I hate dressing up. It's awful."
Well, excuse me, Princess Gilly. And Winslow panics and
What
runs out.
And she goes, "Let's just say there's a little changing curtain. Let me just throw that in here. Let me see if I can find one of them. One of the weird foldy curtain things. Please tell me the internet knows what I am looking for."
I've got you.
I don't remember what they're actually called. Those like fold-in like wooden walls. Like what are those
There.
actually called?
I drew one for you. It's all good.
Yeah, there we go. We don't need to find one. So essentially, she's behind one of those as she's just like eating this. But you see like the corset just like fly on the bed, and as she's like getting dressed, essentially.
Ah, okay.
So you can't see her.
Okay. So, what did you think of Duke Luke Brennan, Gilly?
He's certainly talented. I'll say that. He
It
knows
did
how to
seem
speak.
like you were enjoying the music.
He's really good. He's spent his whole life playing the piano and learning all of his diplomat skills, from what he's told me.
Hmm. Have you ever been to one of these balls before?
Not like this. Normally, I'm just a normal child there, kind of doing whatever I want, actively avoiding people when they ask me to dance, and just hiding out somewhere and trying to find cool cabinets in the castle. But this one is a bit different, I guess, because I am the royal guest of honor.
Ah, yes. So, do you think I'm assuming you're going to be expected to be there the whole time?
Unfortunately,
Ah,
with him. So,
well, we'll all be there with you as well, so hopefully that will make it
unfortunately,
less
you all will
exhausting.
not be allowed really near me as much. You'll be able to be in the ball, but other than that, I am forced to dance and be by Duke Luke Brennan's of Gelbwurst, as she says it in like the most longest breath possible, all night. So, and then he has his guards in the room, along with you all will be in there.
I just want like Zaminiar's head to come crashing through a wall and be like, "You'll be alone with him, I say no."
And she's just kind of sighing as she's like has now different undergarments on and like 3 of the layers of dress that she needs. And she just kind of like steps out and she goes, I wouldn't mind him if he was just not diplomatic. Like I can tell he's trying so hard to win me over, and it's like, dude, just be you. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like he's being him yet. But no worries. He's already told me he's a good dancer. I have no embarrassment to fear.
Well, that's something to look forward to, and perhaps he's just nervous.
I would be too if I were in his position. I would be too.
What does that mean?
And as you all are standing there, this lady comes down the hallway and she goes, "Pardon me." As she like steps around and just steps and she goes, "Miss Gilly, are you ready to get dressed?" She's like, "Yes, of course. Thank you, madame." And the lady turns to you and be like, "No worries. I have her tended. You guys can go and start getting ready. We'll finish getting ready or whatever you need to do."
If you insist.
And they start doing all the